Rise and shine all eyes. How are all the eyes doing out there on this lovely day? Today I'm jumping in and getting straight started on what we have to do. I came in our greenhouse. Y'all see the greenhouse where all of the plants are. I came in and I found some mushrooms on stuff. See them mushrooms going in there? The mushrooms growing right there. Mushrooms growing right there and stuff. So I'm like, what is going on? So I'm taking a closer look at some of the soil. Y'all see in the next screen where I literally took everything out, redoing the soil. So that's what we're going to do today for these lettuce. I'm noticing like it's getting chopped off and everything. So I think it's like little bitty bugs in the soil that are eating up our plants, y'all. So I'm just going to take up all the roots, clean it real good, put some new soil on it, and let's hope for the best. Now, the only thing that's really thriving and going good in here is the rosemary. I guess the pests and rodents and whatever don't like rosemary because this is going good. Back there, our onions and stuff is going good, but y'all see that it's some mushrooms in there growing and stuff like that. So, and then our lemon trees are doing good. That's another thing. Our pineapples are not doing good up in here. And these papayas, I don't know what's gonna, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these. Like, I don't know if it's something in here eating at the roots of it. This tree right here is doing good. And I'm gonna have to take this one out. So I'm taking this one out, putting it some new fresh soil in there. This is supposed to be our yellow dot. This is supposed to be our microgreens. I'm taking that all out of here to redo that in the soil. So that's what we're doing. We are transferring all of this out. Even our mint is doing good down there, so I don't have to transfer that. So that's some things that's doing good. I've noticed some of these bell peppers in here got eaten off of. Y'all see. So I'm going to have to transfer that in its own pot. So we got about 3 things that we're transferring today. Let's look up here to see. Some of this on our okra plant is growing back. I had to chop that off. This is hanging on strong. Our one tomato plant is hanging on strong. I had put some more seeds down here for that. Let's hopefully see if that's gonna pop up. But yeah, let's bring this outside to redo these 2 right here. Dang, what is that? Is that a bee? Oh. I'm letting the plants get some air.
Yes.
Or some fresh air. It's real sunny today. Let me see if these got aphids on them. Yeah, now these got aphids and stuff on them now. I'm gonna just chop that back. Alright, y'all. So all of this is gonna be in the same video. So give thanks and gratitude for y'all tuning in to this full video. I'm just going to empty out all of the other ones. Yeah, because I'm like, what is that eating all of my stuff, bro? It's them little bitty bugs. Might as well just have kept them outside. Alright, so I'm just going to be filling all of these up with some fresh soil and monitoring these. I'm going to monitor these real good. Now, still some bell pepper plants and lemon trees and stuff. The little small ones is still in there thriving. It's just these that I found that was not doing so good. How many is these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Wow, that's 11. That's 11 of them. 11 of them not really. What's this? 11 of them not had got eaten off of, and y'all. I didn't know it caused all of this extra. Just to grow some plants, man. You gotta worry about the bugs and pests and rodents and all types of stuff on your plants and stuff, man. Just when you're trying to grow food for your family and community. Animals and stuff. When I'm in different countries trying to grow food, animals and stuff, like, come on, man. I'm trying to grow food. Y'all already got food to eat. Y'all wildlife. Y'all can fix. Now I gotta really keep an eye out on these. Really gotta keep an eye out on these. And not just go out and water them, but yeah, let me see that. So we still have, like, I think this is potatoes, because I'm pretty sure I did potatoes or onions, but that's onions right there growing. That beans ain't doing nothing in there. I don't know what that is growing in there, but I'm finna just water everything. We have a pineapple still out here. So we have a few things that's still out here. This, I don't know what put that down, but this is my marigold that I left out here. I'm just about to, like, water everything. Everything is just dead out here, really. That's why I left it all out here. Yeah, all this over here. Water those. Yeah. You know, you have to know when it's enough to water. Alright, yeah. I got a whole lot of these dandelions still growing up in here. I left some stuff out here and some stuff. Obviously, the majority of stuff I had left it down. Alright, let me water this stuff. This is, see our beet leaves. I left all of these beet leaves. They're still growing out here. I'm trying to water all of those that we just did from here. Alright. So I checked everything in there. I dumped all this out. It was some little bitty bugs and stuff on them. I'm taking out the roots. I'm going to clean the roots real good. And then I'm going to put them in their separate pots. Because, yeah, y'all, they was eating up everything. Aphids all on the collards. It's like, ugh, why are they eating my collards? So I'm going to have to take those other collard roots out. Rinse them up. Rinse them off. And then I'm going to put them in its own pot. And let's see how those go. Because why are they eating my stuff, man? So I'm just looking for some more roots. Is this a root? I don't know what that is. But yeah, I'm looking for some more. Because I dumped out Swiss chard. I dumped out collards. See, here's another Swiss chard root right here that they didn't eat up. So I'm going to rinse all of it off really, really good and put each one of them in its own pot with some fresh soil. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, y'all. Because I'm like, whoa, I had went in there to really water the plants and check on them, really. And then I seen the little bitty bugs crawling in the soil. I don't know if they had eggs and stuff in there. I don't know what was up in there, but I'm like, y'all gotta go. Because it ain't like I'm gonna keep cutting it back and thinking it's gonna grow. No, y'all are infested in the soil. So I'm gonna just put all of this soil in the compost, fresh soil. And these pots, rinse these roots off real good and put all this in the compost. Alright y'all, so I cleaned all of the roots, made sure it's no bugs or nothing on it. Now we're going to fill all of it. It's about 20 of them. So I don't know which all they are. Some are collards, some are bell peppers, some are dandelion roots, some is red Swiss chard. So I'm just going to fill everything up with soil. Yeah, so I went in there and y'all, it's just little bitty bugs on the soil. And I'm like, nah, I can't be having that. Y'all can't be doing me like that, man. So I just decided to just take everything out, uproot it, clean it, and put some more soil on it. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's try this again, y'all. Let's try this again. And it's okay to start over, you know, especially if you see things that's not working out for you. It's okay to start over, start fresh, start anew. Alright, let's get some more soil. I'm putting everything in this individual pot so I can monitor it better. Putting everything with fresh soil. Because y'all, that right there, what I seen, the little bitty bugs, man, they took over. They was taking over, man. Alright, y'all, we finished topping up some soil, like giving all of the roots that I seen that was good, all the plants that I seen that was good, that's been eaten off of, as y'all can see, eaten off of and compromised and stuff. We switched out the soil into some fresh soil. And now we're going to give it a little water, and I'm going to put it back inside. Well, actually, I'm going to check the weather. I might just leave them outside to get some fresh air. But also, it's going to be cold tonight, so I don't know. I might see what I'm going to do. I might just rinse all of these off. I'm going to just clean this off, put all of these on here, and then bring them inside and put them up high. So, yeah, that's what we might do. Alright, y'all. So, these are the bell peppers. There's something, I think it's just the soil and the little bitty bugs and pests and stuff inside of the soil. So what we're going to do is take them out of the roots. We'll put all the soil right here. Dump it. So I'm just going to fish around. All of those plants over there, water all of those over there. So I'm going to fish around for these roots right here. and I'm gonna clean them off real good. Yeah, because y'all, man, it's the bugs. I think it's because, number one, before I didn't change all of the soil when I brung them inside of the house. So that's could be why. So that's 3 plants that was in that. Now these, I don't know what this is. Let's see what this is, because I know I had right here is some microgreens. So I had like some microgreens right here. Let me see. Like this, I know this is microgreen. So I'm gonna put that right there. This is some microgreen. This is look like this. This is some microgreen. I'm having Egypt water outside. I did leave some plants outside, and y'all can see how they're looking. All the plants that we left outside. See, like this, that's microgreen. And see, it's some worms on it. Worms was inside of here, you know. So I'm just refreshing and everything. And if they grow, they grow. If they don't, hey, we still got more seeds, and we can put down some more seeds during next season. It's been real sunny out here. Alright, so we had some garlic growing in here, y'all. I didn't even know there was garlic growing in there. I didn't even know this was garlic. But I'm gonna put that back in there though. Let it finish growing. This is another garlic that was growing in there. I have some more garlic growing outside too. Well, we are outside over there. So I'm gonna just put that in the other ones. I know this video is all over the place, but after I get all of the roots out, we're gonna go to each pot and put whatever is in there, because I know I have a pot full of garlic over there, so I'm gonna just stick that in there. And then I have a pot that's bell peppers. I have a pot that's some bell peppers over there, so we're just gonna put that in there. Or I might put it in its individual pot, little pot. I'm gonna have to see about that. So the big ones, I probably gonna put them in their individual pot, and then the garlic we're gonna stick over there. But right now I'm about to run to the compost area and put our compost in our compost bin. We're gonna take a look at the compost bin today and see how it's going, if we need to turn it and stuff, because all of that soil from the other day of me putting all of the taking all of this out, even this soil right here, is going in the compost. So we're going to be working on the compost bin today. So we have a lot to do outside today. It is very sunny. It's perfect weather today, so let's get everything started. Okay, so I'm gonna run to the compost, put this in there, and then we're gonna start with transferring out all of our other plants that we have to take out of their pots. We go do that, and then at the very end we're gonna go see how the compost bin and turn it. All right, y'all, so this is our, and I'm gonna take this out of there too. I'm gonna put this rosemary and something else I tried to propagate. But yeah, all of these, this is all lettuce. You see how it's getting ate up by whatever's in here eating it. So we're about to take all of these out, and I'm about to put them in this container. So I'm taking all of them out, putting them in this container right here. Not all of them, but whatever's can fit. So that's that. Let's fill up some soil. Yeah, let's fill that up with some fresh soil. And all of that was some fresh soil, so it might just might have been some bugs from when it was previous outside and stuff. That's crazy. We're gonna separate it. That's crazy how they doing me that. Why these bugs doing me that? Bro, why these bugs doing me that? Oh my god, it ain't funny, but why y'all doing me that, man? Come on. I'm trying to grow food for my family and my community. And it's like, why y'all doing me that? I'm trying to grow food for the community. Why are you doing me that? Alright, so see, just like that, I'm gonna just break it down and seeing how I could. Why that dog barking like that, bro? So I'm gonna just separate them. They all two together close anyway. I'm gonna just separate them and put it in its little corner. Making sure it ain't no bugs on it. Yeah, I'm separating these because it's like, I don't need no bugs. Which I was going to do once they got a little bit bigger. But I guess they was like, you need to separate me now because these bugs is all on me. So that's what we're doing, y'all. We're giving them a little bit more space to grow. And I'm going to show y'all after I'm finished. I'm going to put one back inside in the other room. I'm going to just make room for it because it seems as though ain't no bugs up in there. And then I'm going to leave some outside and see which one grows the best. See which one is growing the best. So we're going to try that. We're going to experiment with that. I don't know, I feel like one can go like right there. Let me see if I can put that one in there to grow. I don't know, let's just test it. I know that one looked like that one a little bit too close, but let's just see. Let's see. Alright, let me show y'all. So I did like that. So from it being all bunched up like that, I'm separating them in some fresh soil. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna put this one inside and then I'm gonna do one and I'm gonna leave it outside. So I think I need, let me see, make sure ain't no bugs in this one. Ain't no bugs in this one or what? I need bug free. I need it bug free. Yeah, cause it's just looking like they eating up that like I'm gonna have to start all the way over, y'all. At least the roots are still intact. And ain't nothing biting the roots, so the roots aren't damaged. It's just something eating at it from the top. So I'm just gonna be putting this. I'm gonna have several holes, but this one I'm gonna leave it outside, which they're really prone to mosquitoes if I do. I mean, not mosquitoes, but what do you call them? Insects or bugs or whatever. They're really gonna be prone to it. But let's just see. I'm giving it their space to grow. Alright, y'all. So I filled up another one. I don't know how many I'm gonna be filling up here, but I'm just trying to start them over in their own soil. I mean, in some fresh soil, also to separate them, to give it some more room to grow, because obviously this is lettuce, so they're gonna need their room to grow. So we're just transferring and renewing the soil. So we're spreading them out a little bit further. And also with some critters on it. So we're just trying to make sure the soil is fresh. Some, like I said, I'm thinking about leaving some outside and some inside to just see how it go. The sun is out throttling in full effect today, so we are out here doing as much as we can. We are out here doing as much as we can. Trust me when I say that. Even though this is not like spaced out like that, I'm just spacing it out so it can grow again. And then once it get a little bit bigger, I'm gonna keep doing the same thing. Put them in bigger pots so it can grow. These plants literally did not last 2 cycles. They only really lasted 1 cycle of their growth. And I'm trying to save it so it can fully develop, fully transform, fully grow into a thriving plant, into something thriving. Okay, that's our goals, to thrive these plants as much as we can, as much as nature will allow us during these cycles. Because I want to get rid of all of the old before we get into this Gregorian New Year. Because the New Year already started in September. But for the sake of the however you say it, the Gregorian calendar, let's just get rid of all of the old dying plants and transfer them into some new soil. And that's what we're doing. So I think this is enough for this. I think this is spread out enough. Let me see. Yeah, I think this is enough plants to go in this one. I think they're spread out pretty good. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that one in there. Yeah, I think these are spread out pretty good. These is the Swiss chard, which I affirm that these go good in here. Yeah, let's affirm the best. Let's affirm the best for these. Ashe. Let's put these over to the side. We're gonna walk those over. Alright, y'all, so I kind of already got started on this side, but I was putting all those lettuce in there, as you can see, like the little bitty. And this is something that I already had outside. I think these are radish. I think this is radish. There's some onions right there in this box. This is what was left outside. All of these cardboard boxes. Some cat been pooping and stuff in this one, so I'm leaving this one for the cat to poop in that one. He's using it as a litter box. Right here, this is all garlic. This was all outside, so those other 2 garlics that I found in that other pot, I'm gonna just put them like right there. And yeah, I'm gonna just let it do what it do out here. This is the ones that we just transferred right there. This is all the lettuce. I'm bringing this one inside, and then some of all of these really I'm leaving outside. But this is just a little glimpse of what's still growing outside. We have a pineapple that's right here that's really, iffy. These is the other ones that I transferred the other day that was inside and eating up and stuff. I'm about to water everything right now, so I'm keeping them real high. So some stuff I'm leaving out. I'm gonna just let y'all see me put the rest of them in this box right here. And I'm not gonna be putting like all of them, but I'm gonna kind of spread them out where I see an opening and just put it right there. And then once I see it growing, of course I'm gonna take them out and transfer them to a bigger pot or box. Bigger box or a bigger pot. All the cardboard boxes and stuff I'm leaving outside to grow something in. So I'm just gonna spread them out just a little bit so we can have some room. And so yeah, I came out here the other day and I'm like, oh, it's something growing out here, because I haven't really been out here like that. That's a dog, y'all, crying for something. But I'm trying to see if it makes sure it ain't no cat poop out here. I'm throwing it in that other box. I'm like, go to that other box. Stop pooping where it's plants at. What is you doing? Thought cats was smart. Alright, y'all, so I did that for that row. That's an onion in the back. I might put some more onions. I heard onions was real good to stop pests and all of that, so I might go get another onion and put it in this box. But I actually thought all of these was potatoes, so I don't know. I kind of put the lettuce in here to let it grow up a little bit more. Let's go put this. I'm gonna have to work on this spring, because this is another raised bed that I've been putting some soil in there and stuff like that, the old soil. So this is the rest that we have to find a space for, the rest of that lettuce to find a space for. So let's just do that. Alright, y'all, so I dumped all that soil out, put it in the compost area. I'm layering it with some mesh so all the soil won't come out. Putting some fresh soil down, and I'm going to try to regrow regrow them, space them out a little bit more. Alright, that's the soil. Now I'm going to try to space them out. I'm not going to put the soil too high. I'm going to utilize it as like a greenhouse. So I'm going to space them out. Once they grow a little bit bigger, I'm going to move them from out of here. That's just what we're going to do. So I'm putting it right back in the same container that they were growing in, but I just refreshed the soil. So I don't know if I'm going to leave this outside. I might. Let's see. I'm going to leave them outside today. Well, this weekend, I'm going to just leave them out. Then once I see that see how it's doing out here. Let's just see how they end up doing. And then we're going to go from there if I need to bring them inside or not. So huh? That's that dog crying. Alright, y'all. Alright, so I separated all of them. Like, I spreaded them out a little bit further. We still have this to do. So, and I didn't put it too much over to the top. I didn't fill it all the way up to the top because we're eventually going to be moving this out. And I kind of want to monitor it. And I'm going to have something on top of this. So I'm going to probably put some, this is going to be like a mini greenhouse. I'm going to poke some holes on the top of it. I'm going to put maybe some cardboard on the top so nothing can get inside. And so, yeah, let's go move this over to the sun area. And then I'm going to find another pot to transfer these out to. Yeah, so I moved this from inside. Put all that. All of this is lettuce. All of this is lettuce. I even put some lettuce in here, lettuce all in here. So I'm spreading them all out. Let's put them 2 garlics in there. So where's those garlics at? Yeah, so we have the 2 garlics. It's right here. Y'all see the 2 garlics? And we're going to find a space right here to put them. So dig a hole with our outside spoon. And I'm going to put them right here, just like that. This up with some fresh soil. So this is one going to go right there. And it seems as though, what's this right here? I don't know if that's garlic or not now. Alright, we're going to put one in the middle since it ain't none in the middle. So I'm going to do 2 big holes. That's one I'm going to put right there. This is one I'm going to put right here. We're going to put some fresh soil on the top of it. So it's going to go like that. These is bell peppers. So let's just do these bell peppers in their own container. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to fill this up with some soil. And then that's it for that. I think this is something. I'm going to put that in one of them. I think this is a root. Let's get us some fresh soil. Oh, actually, we can use this soil from right here since they all outside anyway. Let's put some soil over there. Put this in the middle. Put some soil down. The soil is still good. And this is outside, so we're outside with it. Alright, so we put some fresh soil on that. All of these is garlic. Alright. Let's see what else needs some soil. And I just want to quickly show y'all our compost area. So we have, dang, something just got on my foot. So we have down here is the compost area. So all of this is compost. We have some ashes, some charcoal and stuff like that that we have to mend in. So all of this was a big hole. Then we have this. I just put all of that soil on top of all of our scraps. You see it's a few bees and stuff in there, some worms in there, all types of stuff in there. It's some cardboard in there, everything. So it's a lot of what you call nets and all of that. You see it is compost down there. I mean, it is some food scraps off in here and stuff. So that's why they're flying around. We do have some cardboard and stuff like that to retain moisture, to keep the moisture in here. So this is going to be some good soil for when we start our spring. In the springtime, this is going to be some good soil that we can use for outside purposes. Now, all of the plants that are inside, they're not going to be getting none of this soil really. Y'all see how I'm turning it and there's some ashes and stuff. So this is really good for the compost. See? So all of this right here, all this soil and everything down here is a part of the compost bin. Now once this gets full, which it is full already, I dump it out into this area right here. It was a big hole right here that we filled up with nothing but soil and scraps and stuff. I'm gonna just do it slightly. I'm not gonna be out here doing this all day. I'm just gonna turn the soil and the ashes around. So I'm just mixing in everything from the ground and just giving it just a little toss. And yeah, I got my sandals on, not my boots. I'm just making sure everything is in here turned. It does have to be a bigger hole, but that's fine. As long as it all breaks down right here. So we have some food scraps. We're just gonna bring all of this down just a little bit. Work it in and flip it and turn it. So we can have some soil for the springtime, some organic soil for the springtime. We're preparing it to go on the bottom of our pots. Then we're going to put the seed or transfer the plants inside of it. So y'all see all that? I'm just working it in. Just working it in. So all of it's staying right here in this section. So I'm just gonna put that back on top of it. See? See? Just flipping it. We're just putting all of this on top. And then we're gonna bring it back to the bottom. See? Y'all, so I mixed everything in. I'm leaving everything like this. So remember that big hole we did previous videos. So yeah, so once this get full, I'm just bring it all the way down so we can keep putting our food scraps in there. But now it's all turned all the way in. So we use ashes, leaves, sticks, old scraps, kind of like this foliage, old foliage that was dead. This is like another bin that we're using. So that's all of that. Then this one is all like food scraps and soil, old soil and everything like that. So this is being worked on. The worms is breaking it down. All the bugs and stuff is breaking all of this down. So the springtime we can put all of this inside of pots and put our seeds in there and it's going to grow. If we need to transfer it out, we'll transfer it out to a bigger pot. So yeah, that's the video today, y'all. Let's go ahead and water. Let me get some of my herbal Kool-Aid. Alright, let's water everything and that'll be it, y'all. See, our mint is still going good in the ground. That's our mint over there. The beet leaves is going good still. I'll just put some more seeds down in that. I'll just put some more bell pepper seeds in there. So everything that I've seen dying, re-putting the seeds in. See, we transferred all of these to some more soil. But alright, y'all, give thanks and gratitude for y'all tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all doing in the comments. Let me know what y'all growing in the comments. Ashe, peace, love, and light to you and yours on y'all journey.